Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cincinnati Reds. Interleague baseball comes your way next. TJ Antone gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Striding in, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Severino is there. 2 down. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Reds are down in order. Still no score. The pitcher, Joe Gibson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. Hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
To the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped up. Senzel has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Nimmo. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 1 and the Reds nothing. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Nope,
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The set and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey,
there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting fifth.
In is Joey Votto now. And he fouls this one off.
Votto.
Comes set with the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Curt Casali, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
So he got him swinging. Curt Casali is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody.
To the plate now, T.J. Antone wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To Iglesias for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. First pitch of the at-bat. Nick Senzel is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 1 and the Reds 0. Standing in, Joe Gibson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they're bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesse Winker.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch, a swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nicholas Castellanos goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ripped to second base. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Votto behind but still dangerous even on 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Goodwin over at second. Moustakas on at first with 2 down. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the Reds nothing. So stepping in, Kurt Casale. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And that's out number one. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Weak roller right side. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box now, T.J. Antone. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays down. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail this one 1-0. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Not to minimize the hit here, because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
The right fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-2 now. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. At the plate, Mike Moustakas hit hard up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Into the box, Joey Votto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The high fastball is in there. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And yet another strikeout here, his 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Cedric Mullins will pinch hit here, and he's the potential. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with
Oliver.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Thomas Ferreira, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be at the plate. Carlos Feliciano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's taken for strike one.
Carlos Feliciano.
Now a bunt attempt here. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see. and I don't blame them.
Stephen Whitehead is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Yeah, and the hitter just froze, and that off-speed pitch dropped right in there for called strike 3. You know, some young pitchers get anxious and want to attack with fastball with 2-strike count, but he has enough confidence in his stuff to go with his off-speed there. The scouts love to see that confidence and wide repertoire.
Settling in now, Lee Bridges. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Heading out towards shallow right. Brandt will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Now batting, Wilson Rivera. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Wilson Rivera.
Now a curveball misses inside. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Got him.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Spencer Nakamura stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Well, he was cruising there for a while, but he had to give up his first hit eventually. This is actually good because now the scouts will be able to see how he operates out of the stretch. Maybe get a look at his pickoff move. Also, you want to see how a pitcher responds to adversity, and this is the first bit of adversity he's faced all game. Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Greg Field. No balls and a strike to count. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mark Kingman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now in the box, Raul Marquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Redding is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Central Prospects lead it here 1-0. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Pablo Ponce is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it for us. Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. Number 26 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Stepping in, Robert Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Robert Rodriguez.
Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The next 0-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Xavier Barton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
The designated hitter.
No balls and 1 strike.
Gate.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Diego Blanco. 1-0 the count.
Blanco.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian Villalobos.
Into the box, Brian Villalobos. And he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1.
No,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Blanco on at first, nobody out.
1 ball.
And it's
2
1 and
strikes.
2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Stepping into the box, Matt Wallace, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cesar Gutierrez.
The right fielder, Cesar Gutierrez.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Gutierrez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Ready now, Martin Castilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air into shallow left center. Redding backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in once again, Robert Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Long run for the right fielder. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Central used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select George Salinas, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the second pick, the Baltimore Orioles select William Williams, a shortstop from the West region. With the third pick, the Miami Marlins select Sean Benitez, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the fourth pick, the Kansas City Royals select Steven Whitehead, a shortstop from the West region. With the fifth pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Devin Heim, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the sixth pick, the Seattle Mariners select Spencer Nakamura, a third baseman from the West region. With the seventh pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select DeAndre George, a closing pitcher from the East region. With the eighth pick, the San Diego Padres select Ricky Redding, a shortstop from the Central region. With the ninth pick, the Colorado Rockies select Casey Romo, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 10th pick, the Los Angeles Angels select Wilson Rivera, a center fielder from the West region. With the 11th pick, the Chicago White Sox select Mark Davison, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 12th pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Andres Morales, a second baseman from the West region. With the 13th pick, the San Francisco Giants select Dino Luis, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 14th pick, the Texas Rangers select Billy Oliver, a starting pitcher from the Central region.
After the first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lejeune Newsom will be on the... So striding forward now, Sam Haggerty. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Sam
Now a bunt attempt here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. Knee high, he barehands it. It's late. He's safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. To the plate now, Cesar Izturis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, but you know the old adage that what they say is momentum on a baseball field is the next day's starting pitcher. I know they're 0-4 to start the road trip, but everybody relax. If this guy goes out and competes and commands and executes, this team will be fine.
Into the box now, Leonard Berry. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Lopes backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Striding into the box, Dom Thompson-Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count.
Williams.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Lean. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. We've played an inning, still nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nick Zamorelli. In there for strike one, 0-1. Forkball misses, 1-1.
That counts, 1-1.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. So now to the plate, Jacob Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Dave McTominay is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Chris Mariscal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Zamorelli leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Sam Haggerty, the 1-0.
Haggerty.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Izturis. He reached on a single in his first try. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Izturis is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Now batting, catcher, Leonard Berry.
Stepping in now, Leonard Berry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Dom Thompson-Williams will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Count now a ball and a strike. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Connor Lean, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rough Riders lead it 3-0. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nick Zamorelli is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
To the plate now, Jacob Hayward. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
In now, Dave McTomshay. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-0. Now at the plate, Chris Mariscal. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Digging in to try it again, Sam Haggerty. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Haggerty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Strike taken up in the zone. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Cesar Asturias is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rough Riders lead it 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Leonard Berry. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, Berry.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Vieira is there, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Connor Lean. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Woodrow will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Nick Zamorelli. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fouled off.
Nick Zamorelli.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Jacob Hayward. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jacob Hayward is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Dave McTomshay is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1 the count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Frisco Rough Riders led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Billy Oliver gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Lejeune Newsom was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Welcome to in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Billy Oliver gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping in, Sam Haggerty, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. From the stretch, and he takes ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Kevin Merrill is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Leonard Berry, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dom Thompson-Williams, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good.
Into the box now, Connor Lean.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Nick Zamorelli is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-2 pitch.
Inside ball.
Fouled away. Lean gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. At the plate now, Jacob Hayward, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Dave McTominay comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, one man out. Struck him out.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Chris Mariscal. Pitch popped up. Bird in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Digging in, Sam Haggerty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Sam Haggerty goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. In now, Kevin Merrill, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So now to the plate, Leonard Berry. Strike taken to throw. He's there, and he's out, nailed by Schufo. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Boy, that was a strange AB right there, Dero. 7-pitch, 0-2 at bat. Gets the first 2 strikes, then on the 7th pitch, disaster for the pitcher.
Yeah, you'll see that happen about 5 to 10 times all year. You're in straight survival mode, fouling off everything, and found the hole.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Travelers lead it 1. Stepping up now, Connor Lean. A base hit in his first trip. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So coming to the plate, Nick Zamorelli. He reached on a single in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jacob Hayward.
Stepping in now, Jacob Hayward, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
In now, Dave McTomshay. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Here comes the first pitch. Chris Mariscal swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Mariscal.
Off the plate, ball 1. Hey!
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you. And